All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Turbo community. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing tremendous amount of love. Continue supporting, and you will see a continuation of these daily Turbo updates. But without further ado, guys, let's take a look at what's happening with the price of Turbo. So, of course, today was Friday, and happy Friday, by the way, to each and every one of you guys wherever you are around the world. We are seeing the crypto market, especially, and yes, I repeat, especially meme coins gaining a lot of traction. It's like, the likes of Dogecoin, which is the reason as to why, this meme coin market even exists in the first place. You're really seeing a lot of momentum coming into Dogecoin, as well as a lot of other meme coins. And your Turbo once again up 11% on the daily time frame, with the price currently sitting at 1137, meaning 0.01137, and also up about 9% in both Bitcoin and Ethereum compared to, which is absolutely crazy to see. And you're looking at the overall rank starting to push towards the top 100, and looking at the market valuation currently sitting at 785 billion. Sorry, again, I made the same type of error. 785 million is the market cap, and the 24-hour trading volume is at 211.5 million. So, of course, that's really nice to see. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So we're going to start off by taking a look at what's really happening, with the market valuation. So you guys are looking at the overall, and yes, this is the combined market cap of the full meme coin market at 64.4 billion, up another 8.6%, guys. That is a big jump in just the last 24 hours. And again, look at the last 24-hour gain for majority of these coins. A majority of these memes are actually up, which is of course beautiful to see. But let's take a look at what's happening with Turbo. So, I think Turbo has been able to make its way back up in the top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Actually, no, very close, because of course the entire meme coin market has seen a little bit of a jump. So I think that is why, the battle is going on. And this is the fun part, right? The battle is always going to happen. And obviously, when the bull market tops out, which no one knows when the bull market is going to top out. So if you think you know exactly which day the bull market is going to come to the top, that's absolutely unheard of. No one knows when the bull market comes to an end. But this is where your risk strategy will come into play. You really need to have, a strategy into play. So, you can lock profits in when you see certain, profits that you were aiming for, and stick with that. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, because I promise you guys, learn from a person that has been in the space for, 8 years, and I have left a lot, and I repeat, a lot of money on the table because I let my emotions get the best of me. And guess what happened? All my profits, just like that, wiped out. This bull market, it was completely different, because, I have been in almost 3 bull markets. This is the 4th one. And, I have kind of gotten used to what we need to do. And that's the biggest tip that I can give, the viewers on this channel. When you see that profit, lock that profit in. But anyhow, if you're looking at Turbo, it's making its way up towards all-time highs, exactly as projected. We're going to kind of shift our focus towards none other than Bitcoin dominance and kind of see what's happening. So if you're looking at the Bitcoin dominance index, Bitcoin dominance index is seeing a little bit of a minor pullback, which is of course to be expected. If you're looking at BTC, Bitcoin got very close. I repeat, Bitcoin got very, very close to where I wanted Bitcoin to close. You could see, I said if Bitcoin closes above $69,000 today, I could see, an all-time high even this month. And I still am projecting, because Bitcoin pretty much closed at $69,000. And I think, this is setting itself up for a next, few great weeks ahead of itself. But I do believe, a week before, if we do see a complete wipeout, a complete shakeout for the broader market leading up to the elections, whether or not, who you're rooting for wins or not, I still am expecting, a pullback to occur around that time. So I do believe it's really, really important to lock these profits in when you're seeing them, because I would not be surprised if Bitcoin does see a flash pullback, retesting down to even the likes of 60K. Again, that would not come as a surprise to me at all. So, how you can, take the most benefit off of this is, lock those profits in, have some stop losses in place so, you sleep good at night. But anyhow, if you're looking at Turbo, guys, Turbo's price, and this is exactly what I projected. The overall momentum is still quite bullish, but that retest down to the 99.76 zone, which a lot of people were calling me actually crazy for, actually ended up happening. And if you want to measure that from its all-time high, that was a drop of about 30%. Yes, you've heard that correct. We saw a retest of about 30%, but remember, these are meme coins. They are more volatile. So, we need to accept that fact. If you cannot accept that fact, then, I think you can just do whatever you want at that point, because at the end of the day, you are obviously responsible for your own, decisions, not anyone else. But anyhow, beautiful bounce since then, though. Beautiful bounce, and thanks to Dogecoin momentum shift as well, which is actually impacting not just Dogecoin but the broader meme coin market, which is really, really interesting to see. But anyhow, if you're looking at Turbo, if you picked this up just about 48 hours ago, you are seeing Turbo up almost 20%. So right now, what the best thing that I want you guys to understand is there's pretty much no resistance, like not a major resistance to push towards all-time highs. And I think a little bit of a push and Bitcoin's price could actually trigger Turbo to retest its all-time high, which is again another additional 18% move from the current price point. But I do expect that is a very strong likelihood. I'm projecting that $1 billion market cap will be retested for Turbo, obviously when it re-enters the price discovery mode this time around. So I'm very, very excited to see what happens. Remember, in price discovery mode, things can go up as high as they want. Obviously not unrealistic things. If you're thinking it's just going to shoot up to $1, come on guys, let me just break it to you, that's not going to happen. I hate to say it, that is not going to happen. So think about it on a realistic standpoint, because I promise you guys, if you have absolutely unrealistic expectations, that is just going to keep you behind 10 times more than having a realistic mindset, which will actually give you benefit. Because let's face it guys, if everything was this easy, Turbo going to $1 and just to snap this cycle, which I think we'll only have a few months left for the cycle to top, unless of course it's a super cycle, which I think I still need more confirmation, maybe early next year, to kind of have a little bit of a better understanding as to what's happening. But I still am projecting early next year. I was originally thinking sometime in January, but of course, if we do end up seeing, some crazy big announcements coming out, maybe we see a little bit of a super cycle. But a lot of people in the crypto space are talking that, this could be an extended bull market due to the fact that regulation is coming. So this could be the last run. Maybe if you look at it from that standpoint, kind of makes sense, but we'll see. Right now, I think it's way too early for us to kind of be deciding, but so far so good. We do have that wick that we saw back in, on October 18th, which of course was just a few hours ago, actually, not like yesterday. We actually retested this, but that's exactly where you're finding the price of Turbo sit. And if that is able to clear up, not be surprised if we push towards an all-time high. But at the end of the day, lock some profits in, guys, have some stop losses in place. Cannot stress this enough. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.